Hello, friends. I'm here at Orange in Depot Square, Hampton, New Hampshire. Look at these sunflowers. I just picked them this morning at this most amazing farm, not far from here. And I had the most lovely morning picking these flowers. I walked barefoot and felt a great sense of renewal after such a long time of working on the rebirth that we are all going through here on earth. So we're all in the process of finding our way. Look, this one is a white sunflower. So unusual, so unique. It's important to embrace our own uniqueness and our authenticity. It isn't easy to do so. For some of us, it means stepping out for the first time ever and really being seen in all of our beauty, in all of our uniqueness. And to be unique is not always easy. So for today, it's the new moon, and this is the new moon report here at Orange. And you should come check us out. I have the Emporium is open, and it is awesome. And I'd love to see you here sometime. So today we're going to start with picking a lovely card from the fairy dust and affirmation cards. I love these cards. So this card says, courage, young heart. Stand tall. Don't let love decrease. You are a warrior of peace. So, what does it mean to be a warrior? Many people think that, warrior requires striving and strife. It does not. The true warrior is one that navigates themselves and goes through expansions of awareness to cultivate true peace, which begins with the self. Inner peace creates outer peace. And there was a woman called Peace Pilgrim who, for over 50 years, wandered the United States and Canada and Alaska and Hawaii, talking about cultivating inner peace within the self. Her name was Peace Pilgrim. And she and her book impacted my life tremendously. The thing about truth is there's two types of truth. There's little truths, which we believe are true based upon the way that our culture presents the way in which we should conduct ourselves through, social mores, norms, belief systems, and cultural beliefs that we believe as true because they're based upon our culture. Culture is an amazing creation of humankind. Culture transmits information over large, vast tracts of space and time. It can be encoded into the DNA. It is something that pervades all of our consciousness, our waking consciousness. But it's not necessarily the truth. Universal truth we feel here in our hearts. And we feel it as a sense of knowingness, brightness, connectedness, expansion, awe, and wonder. And that is how we can tell if something's a universal truth. So universal truths. Universal truth, try to live your life so you harm the least amount of people, including yourself. Allow love to flow through you and to flow out through your everyday life. That's a universal truth. Universal truth is the law of interconnectivity. We are all interconnected. Everything is interconnected, like a giant flower of life, which is intersecting Venn diagrams. Every form on this earth, every form throughout the known universe comes from the flower of life. So, how can we not possibly be interconnected? So, today I'm going to do one card readings because today marks the first day of the rebirth of me and you and millions and billions of others here on earth. Something new is happening. We're not sure what it is yet, but we will eventually. We will see soon snippets of what this new earth looks like because we are creating it from within ourselves. Remember, peace begins with your heart. I choose peace. This is my prayer. Peace here in my heart. Peace everywhere. Peace to you. So, our one card reading from the Moonology deck for this new moon is be bold and make the first move. So, those of us that are the pioneers, the first, making the bold move. Some of us have been biding our time, waiting for the right moment. Now is the time to step forward in a way that is most appropriate for the culture you're in, that provides you with the safest way in which to step forward. Some of our brothers and sisters, they're in cultures that do not allow for the freedom of expression that many of us in the Western nations and some of the Eastern nations experience. And I hold you in my heart. And I send you the most benevolent outcomes. Let that benevolent outcome flow to you and let you find your way. I bless you all with so much love. You are needed. You are necessary. You are worthy, and your time is now. Step forward as you are able to do so. Sometimes, for those of us that are in places where we cannot step forward so boldly, we step forward in other ways, and you will find your way. Let you be placed in the path of healing, and let the path of healing, the healing presence, move through you, flow to you, and move through you, assisting you in your life and in being the radiant soul that you are. So much love to you. This reading is for any time, any place, anywhere. Every moment is sacred, and every part of this earth is sacred. Wherever you stand upon sacred land, because there is no place on earth that is not sacred. It is all sacred. So this is the fairy deck that I like to use. Actually, I'm wrong. This is not the fairy deck. This is the Goddess Power deck. It's Mercury retrograde, so expect delays and anything that has to do with redoing. Yeah. This is the time for reconnecting, rebirthing, reconciliation, renewing. What do you need to reconcile within yourself, with others? How can you reconnect to yourself and others? Flow. The goddess Ray. Flow. Flow is where it's at right now. Stepping onto a path of higher intentionality is the high road. It is a steep path, but it is so much easier than the low road. The view is much better as well. So this morning I awoke early in the morning and I watched the sunrise. And I noted how the light has changed. As here in New Hampshire, we turn the wheel of life from summer to autumn. The night comes sooner. Woo, you're gonna make me work for it today, fairies. Fell on the floor. And we have found the dormouse. What a beautiful fairy. The fairy is visiting the dormouse. Reconnecting. 28, 10, 1 is the number for this one. Numerology of 1. The firsts. So those of us that are pioneers, born whenever you are born, from anywhere from the silent generation, not many of us left from that generation, baby boomers, Generation X, millennial X's, millennials, early Gen Z, late Gen Z, all of you. The firsts among us are stepping forward now. We're needed, we're necessary, we're worthy, and we are loved. Our time here on earth has not always been easy. It has been an experience, to say the least. There has been many, many potholes put in our place, and sinkholes, and structures, and fences, and barriers. This is the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. And at this juncture, I feel a real need to read what Nancy Brown has written. Home. The Dormouse card can represent your home or a place you feel the happiest or the safest. The physical body is also the home for your soul, and at times can be reflected in this card. It speaks of the goals you may have for your home, moving, renovating, redecorating, It also encompasses the land around your home. What are you being asked to focus on? Pay attention to your feelings. Where are they guiding you to go? Perhaps you need to clear a childhood trauma from your aura. Lots of that going on right now. But it also can mean that you need to clear your home. So this card is really pretty accurate what's going on in my life. Maybe it's accurate what's going on in yours. Clearing childhood traumas. That deep work that many of us are blessed to be experiencing at this time. And sometimes we got to ask for help. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. So seek out those that can assist you, that are qualified to assist you if you are really struggling. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help, because you can't be helped. You can't receive assistance if you don't ask. It's as simple as that. So how do we clear childhood traumas from our auras? First, you have to make peace with the trauma. You have to be able to say to the trauma, I thank you for what you have taught me. It has assisted me in my path. I have developed empathy, and I am being called to purpose to assist others through their traumas. And at the same time, I will work to create a world where no one has to undergo childhood trauma. Because the time for learning through suffering is over, friends. And that is a universal truth. You do not need to suffer in order to grow. You can grow through love. Suffering is not required. It doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't create better systems. It doesn't do anything but hold us back. And those that cause the suffering know this. So we're on to them. We know the gig. We know their gig. And it's up. And we're not doing it anymore. So we are the change we wish to see. So if it's not you or I, then who? It is us who are stepping forward. The first. Reiki can help. Energy work can help. Stones and crystals, rituals can help. Talk therapy, medication, all of these things can help clear these childhood traumas from our auras. When we say clear the childhood trauma, that doesn't mean it goes away, because it's never going away. It is part of us. What it means is it's no longer holding us captive and keeping us from living. Because by cultivating awe and wonder and inner peace and living each day as a blessing is one of the most powerful ways in which to radiate, to be radiant, and to change everything around you through the law of interconnectivity. So as we rebirth ourselves, it's painful, it's challenging. Sometimes we think we can't move forward, but we do. And we have a lot more support than we realize. And help and assistance for most of us is available. We just simply have to ask and keep asking until we connect with the right person who can assist us in that one part of our path. I bless you with love. Let you be blessed. Blessings to you. Take good care of yourself. And choose the high road. We need you. You're valued. You're worthy. You are beautiful. And we are awesome. Because we are the change we wish to see. We are it. Happy new moon to new beginnings and rebirthing ourselves. Till we meet again.